Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Wild Out Podcast. My name is George Wild, live in Ontario, and I'm here with the fellas. What's going on, boys? Wake up out there,
What's
boys.
happening?
We're on the air.
What's
Hello.
happening?
Anybody home?
Yeah, we're
One.
all here. Yeah, mic check.
All right,
Test,
man.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I see everybody's in the little boxes, so everything's all good. We have Mr. Mondo Nemesis filling in for Leo today. How are you, Mondo? How you doing, brother?
I'm hungover from Saturday.
Bro, it's Thursday, bro.
Just from Saturday, that's it?
But
Just
well,
from Saturday?
let me tell you guys, if you guys haven't partied with Jammin James, I had never partied with them,
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
I thought Jammin's a great guy. So you know what? Let's. He said, "Do you want a beer?" I said, "Sure." So we go to the bar, and he says, "If you want this beer, you have to drink this shot." I
Oh
thought,
god, don't do that, bro.
really?
Yeah, that's
And of
the
course-
shot, bro.
Yeah, but you think it's Jammin, right? And the shot was like a double shot. But I
Mm.
say you can't be rude and disrespectful. So I said, I'll take it. So I downed that one and drank the beer.
Mm.
I think we did that all night, Jammin. I could be wrong. I forgot after maybe the third or fourth shot.
Right?
What were the
But-
shots?
Huh?
What were the shots?
I don't know. It was just tequila. It was good shit though. It was really good.
Patron, 1942.
Damn.
Oh, mixing it up.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Yeah. So I was pretty hammered, and luckily I didn't drive that night. And I was gonna DJ again, but I'm not one of those talented DJs that can mix after a few drinks. Forget
No.
it. I'm done.
Yep.
And we were playing vinyl too, so I said. Then I looked for Jammin later on because I thought he said he was leaving, but then he appeared again with George, and I said, "Oh shit, I must be really fucked up." 'Cause here's George and here's Jammin, and I was like, I didn't see George earlier, so I had a great time. But yes, I'm still a little hungover from Saturday. I know it's Thursday, but
Yeah, it's
it takes me
Thursday,
a while
bro.
to recoup.
It's Thursday, brother. Wow, that's a long
Okay, so I'm
recovery,
good then.
bro.
I can take this off now.
Yeah, Blue. It's a
Woo.
long
Oh.
recovery, brother.
Damn. Well, it was fun though. It was a great time. I mean, I can't say I had a bad time. And thank you, Jammin, for the shots because it was just a blast to hang out with you guys. It was always
Yeah.
it's always fun.
Where
No
was that
problem,
at?
bro.
Rudy's for Frank's
Ooh.
sequel's birthday.
Nice. Nice.
It was a good
So
time.
did-
Good time.
did-
Yeah,
did
Rudy's
you-
is a very nice place.
Did you get to play before you got all the shots in, or you got the
Oh
shots
yeah,
in?
yeah.
Oh, so you were supposed to go back and do a second set.
So what I did was Frank asked me to DJ for his birthday party, and he said, would you mind opening up? I said, Frank, I think it's an honor to be asked to DJ for someone's birthday, and I don't mind opening up because, as you guys know, or maybe don't know, I don't mind opening up because I think that DJ who opens up is the one that sets the tone. You play good music, not all bangers, but not shit either, and you play it so that when people walk by, they go, "Oh, it sounds good in there. I want to go in there and have a good time." So I have no problem opening up for any gig I do. Especially when it's the caliber of DJs are, the guys I've known and I've known for a while. So it's not like some new guys that I've never seen before, heard of before. These guys are good, so I have no problem. So I opened up for maybe the first 2 hours because it was, it was early, and then people started coming in, and so then the other DJs took over, and that's when I saw Jammin, maybe around 8 or 9. I'm not sure what time because I lost track after a while. And like I said, then I saw George. Then I didn't see Jammin, and I saw Jammin again, and then I don't know what happened after that. I luckily had somebody take my records home, which I never do because, as you guys know, that's our pride, our babies. But I trusted this person. I said, look, take it home because I'm going to be jumping around here. I'm probably not going to play again, and I don't want to forget my records because I've done that before in the past. So thank you, Jammin, for a great night. It was a great night at Rudy's. Art, Flores, and Francine throw a really good, have a really good venue, throw a really good show. So those two deserve a lot of props for a good thing that they do every week.
Very
They're
cool.
they're the hardest working
Fun time.
promoters in the city, bro. I mean,
You
They
know what?
are.
Hey, James, I think that we may be getting them back as a sponsor. I think that.
Oh shit! Really?
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
just-
the last time we talked about this, George killed it.
I mean, I didn't say it. I didn't kill it.
You saved it. You're saving our future sponsor, Rudy's.
Yeah, dude,
Well,
we push
I
Rudy
actually
like
talked-
Okay.
Rudy like
I
no
actually
other,
talked to
bro.
him. Yeah.
We were like, "Hey, Rudy's is our new sponsor," and then George's like, "Their food sucks." I was like, "Oh, maybe not."
No, I didn't say that. Nah, that was Jammin James, bro.
Who goes there to eat? I mean, come
It's
on.
the other dark. It's the other dark guy, dude.
Their food
It's
is
the other dark
terrible.
dude, not me.
The dark guy. Why are you guys dropping names, man? Come on.
I don't go anywhere to eat because I don't, you know, it's not that I don't trust the food, but I always figure it's going to be really expensive for chicken wings or fries, which is what I like. So I'll go eat a King Taco beforehand because, you know, the thing is I don't want to eat too much either because I got to save myself for the booze because that's why I go out to drink.
Yeah.
And so if I'm going to eat, it's going to be really light. So even if they have finger foods, but, you know, I don't feel like paying 12 or 15 bucks for some Costco chicken wings. Not that they sell Costco chicken wings. They're good too, but I want to have some decent food because then I get pretty, you know.
Well,
if I don't eat, then I get pretty.
I mean, in all honesty, who does go to like a place like that to eat? I mean,
well, you know, you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised though, right?
Yeah, because people would tell me,
the baskets of half-eaten fries,
or the burrito that's kind of, you know, people were complaining at Eola. They said, "Hey man, how come they didn't serve food?" I go, "You went to go eat at Eola? I mean, granted, they have a good kitchen. Right. Yeah, go to King Taco across the street, but they're like, oh, they didn't sell food, and if they did, it took forever." I'm like, look, all I care about when I go to a bar is the drink service. Yeah. And if you want food, then you go to a restaurant. So, you know, I just say be prepared. If you're gonna go out, plan it. Go eat somewhere beforehand. I always bring in my backpack like some candy. Like George, you didn't know I had some M&Ms that night, but you were DJing, so. I didn't. Yeah, well, I ate them because I think Jammin got me so hammered. I was like, I gotta eat something now, and I'm not gonna order the $20 chicken wings. So I had my M&Ms. But I pack you know, snacks. You gotta pack snacks when you go to these gigs. You know how long you can be there. I think they should sell candy at all these parties. I think people would buy it.
Go back to the '90s rave, or what, where we're all just walking around with like ring pops.
Well, why not? You know, shit. Right? I'd buy it. I wouldn't spend $10 on a ring pop, but you know, if I'm really desperate, I might buy a bag of M&Ms for $5. I've done it before. Ranchers, right? Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, but yeah, I would not plan on going somewhere to go eat first. And if you got a date, come on, don't be a cheap motherfucker. Take it somewhere to eat first.
Taking her to freaking
Little Caesars, bro. Little Caesars.
Right. Well, no. Little Caesars. I canceled my sponsorship with them. Sorry, I had a bad experience, and I just got to eat better pizza. I think so. I'm announcing now, no more Little Caesars.
No more. You don't like the convenience of the QR code, bro.
You know, I love it that I can drive up to it and get my pizza, but man, I got to be really desperate if I'm gonna have Little Caesars again. I try to get some quality stuff.
Yeah. So, all right.
That's it. Yeah. So yeah, we lost that sponsorship too. Sorry, George.
We lost Little Caesars and we lost Rudy's.
Rudy's. Oh, I think we can get Rudy's back though. I say we should get Rudy's back. I like that.
We need Cities and Rudy's, bro.
Yeah, real quick shout out, you guys, on the YouTube side. We have Frank Sequel checking in.
Hey, Frankie, happy birthday!
Awesome.
He says, hi, fellas. Thanks, Mondo, for DJing my birthday party. Thanks for stopping by,
pleasure.
George.
Very cool.
Nice to meet you, Jammin James. It was all our pleasure, Frank.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fun, brother.
You know, his actual birthday was July 4th. I thought, wow, that is so cool to have your birthday on July 4th. That is such a, I mean, if I was born on July 4th, I'd have so many lines for women. I mean, I have endless ones for women if I want to try to pick up on them. Because come on, you're born on the 4th of July. That's already a banger. Get it?
Oh
my god!
I got lines when I'm fucked up. Let me tell you. They sound good.
You drop one of those every 10 minutes.
Hey, that was kind of whack, dude.
My birthday's on the 4th of July.
That was kind of whack, bro.
That's like a dad joke, bro.
George, you're not wasted yet. If you get to have more drinks here, that'd be a funny one. Trust me.
No, bro.
I'm just saying.
Hey, George, did you ever get back your phone?
No, bro. I still can't get a hold of these people to get my phone back.
Tell us what happened.
Well, I went to the Brea Improv.
Story behind it.
Yeah, I went to the Brea Improv and I put the phone face down so if I got a text or it rang, it wouldn't just light up the whole place. So, like a knucklehead. Plus, we're already kind of like, rocking a few drinks, and then it's a 2-drink minimum there, so we rocked 2 more each. So by that time, we got out of there, I completely forgot about the freaking phone, bro. I was on the way to Rudy's. I was gonna text Mondo, actually. I was gonna hit him up, and then there was somebody already on their way there to meet us. So I told her, look, if we go back to get my phone, we're not gonna make Rudy's. So I'll just figure something out tomorrow. And I still can't get a hold of that place, bro. They won't pick up the phone. They won't. They open at 5 o'clock because it's a nightclub. So I had to buy a new phone, bro.
Shit.
Yep.
You couldn't use Find My Phone?
No, the phone is there. It's at the Improv. They just never pick
You-
up the
you-
phone.
You can track it there?
Oh yeah, it's there. Yeah, no, I left it there like a knucklehead. But like I said, I was already a little bit tipsy, and we were on the way to Rudy's. So I said, forget, I'll just deal with it tomorrow. and tomorrow never came, bro. I never got my phone back. So I had to splurge and get
So what's
another
the moral
Android.
of your story?
I almost got
in
an
your
iPhone though. I almost got an iPhone, bro.
Ah,
I never leave my phone on the table anywhere, bro. It's always in my pocket.
Yeah, I know. That was a bad move, bro. Bad move. I know we have a terrible delay.
Do we?
I can hear everybody pretty clear.
Yeah, I don't
How
hear
about
it.
me? Am I on
So
time? Or
I-
my headphones delay?
No, I can hear everybody clear.
I hear clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not talking over you guys, right?
No, we're all good.
Okay, cool. All right, dude. Let me get some important news out of the way, bro. I'm gonna give you an update on the onions at Costco. They are available. You just gotta ask for them.
Onions?
Yeah,
What are
they
you
have
talking
little. They have like a little containers of onions. So when you get your hot dog, you just gotta ask for the onions, bro.
I
Oh,
was like, what the hell are you talking
yes.
Hey, bro, that's important condiment right there, bro. I'm telling you right now, dude. So
I
don't,
agree.
don't freak out. Just
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, you
no,
can pick.
I'm not. I don't do
You're not the
onions on
onion
my
type?
hot dog.
Oh, come on now.
No, I mean not like that. Not just raw fucking onions. No way.
Mm. Well, that's
Weirdo.
the Costco update,
How
bro.
can that have onions on your hot dog, bro?
Hey, listen, I'm with George. I was mad when the
Here we go.
COVID hit and there was no onions. It's like, God, that is an important condiment. Onions,
Yes.
ketchup, and mustard.
Wow.
They used to have relish too, right? They don't have relish, anymore. Is
they
that
have
something
relish.
that
Yeah, they have relish
I'm not a
still,
fan of
but
relish.
but
Okay, you
today,
have to ask for it?
yeah, today I got to the bottom line of the onion update. So I'm updating everybody. Get your onions at the counter.
All right.
All right,
That's
I'm
an
telling you.
important update. Thank you,
dude.
George.
The wild hour's on it, bro. All the time, bro. We're on this.
On the onions, huh?
Gotta have your onions on the Costco hot dogs.
Yeah.
I agree with George.
100%, bro.
Actually, I'm gonna go there tomorrow for lunch now. Now you made me hungry. Yeah.
Get the $1.50 combo.
Yeah, a soda and a hot dog. That's a hell of a deal. I heard that they lose money on that deal, but they refuse to raise. The owners refuse to raise the price because that's the only really good deal they say. Although now you have to be a member before anyone can go. Now
Yeah.
you have to show them your card.
Yeah, now you have to
So-
be a member.
Yeah,
My son used to go there after school to get that $1.50 special.
that deal. Yeah, it's a good deal.
Well, the good news, the onions are back.
Oh. I don't
Hey,
know. Dude.
I love this show.
Dude, I'm not. I've never even heard of it, bro. I've never got onions on a hot dog, dude. That's just
What?
Really? Huh.
jalapenos, yeah, but not onions. Yeah.
Oh, no jalapenos available
You
at
gotta try
Costco,
the
bro.
onions.
Yeah,
No,
no.
hell no. Try the onions, dude, you're crazy. Maybe a pico de gallo, but not an onion. Yeah. Straight up.
This is Costco's too watered down. I don't think they'd ever have pico. I know they're gonna onions is a stretch for them,
right.
but I'm glad they're back. Yeah.
No, they don't have jalapenos. You know.
No, they don't have jalapenos either. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about the Wild Hour. You get some riveting news. That's just like,
yeah, right.
I mean,
Shit.
I'm sure you guys talked about the submarine thing already. I get late on my news. I
yeah.
watched the Wild Hour to get all my news.
Oh, really?
So the onion thing is a good thing. Now I know I can go to Costco and get my onions because that's a big deal. So thank you, George, for that
We're-
update. Any more
we're
good updates
all-
I need to know about? in the
Yeah,
world?
we're on the top stories, bro. We cover everything, bro.
Yeah.
Jamie James, give me shout outs and station ID, please.
Right on, brother. Art Flores checking in with this. Kitty Moonshine, Arthur Lopez, Susie Galvan. Of course, Frank Seco checked in with us on the YouTube channel. And that's what we got going right now so far. And then we got all those silent viewers out there. If you guys can, just give us some emojis.
Hey, you didn't say
and some
you didn't
love.
give your
We'd
boy a
love
shout
it.
out, bro? You didn't give your boy a shout out?
Oh, and Cal. Yeah, my boy Cal's up on there too. He was with us
damn, bro.
on Saturday also.
Yeah, I know. I saw him there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually wants to do a cameo on our show someday.
Ooh.
We could do
Oh,
like
I
a
thought he wanted to sponsor
Kyle
us.
Worthington intro for him, bro.
Yeah, and all that. So you guys be sure to check us out on TikTok and Instagram, the Wild Hour Cast, Facebook, the Wild Hour Podcast page, and our ever so wonderful and beautiful website, the Wild Hour Podcast.com.
All right, man. I have a little bit of
Sweet.
odd.
I'm actually watching it on YouTube right
I
now.
have some audio issues, guys. I'm hearing you guys down on a delay, so I'm gonna ask you this: what you guys thoughts about Britney Spears getting pushed, shoved at Vegas, bro? Come on, man. You can't do that to Britney, bro.
By a rookie? Come on, man. Yeah, you don't do that to Brittany.
Wait, what happened to
Come on now.
Brittany?
Well, there's like this rookie who just got signed, or he just got drafted by the San Antonio Spurs, and I think he was in Vegas, and Britney Spears tapped him on the shoulder because she wanted to get a picture with him, and his security guard. Did he push her or slap her? What did he do?
Yeah, he hit her in the face, bro.
Shit.
Backhanded her.
Backhanded her, right? Yeah.
Backhanded her.
Yeah,
Wow.
so she filed a police report. I mean, the dude's a rookie, man. He hadn't even stepped on the court yet. He hadn't even played one game yet, and he's already big timing people.
Right.
Yeah, bro. Come on,
That's
man.
fucked up. I like Brittany.
Now that Britney's free,
That's-
bro,
and
she's
you don't
getting
hit a
slapped, bro.
woman. Come on.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but she's free to get slapped. No, that's not cool.
Yeah, man. That was kind.
So I might have missed it, but what happened to Leo again? He's sick.
He is not feeling well.
Did you guys?
So-
did you go out with Jammin? Did I already ask you guys that? Jammin, did you take him out?
Nah.
No.
No.
I just I did this
Unrelated.
weekend.
Unrelated to Jammin James, bro.
Unrelated?
It's unrelated to Jammin
Okay.
James activities.
Okay. Hey, let me tell you, I'll
have you-
party again with Jammin. He's
Right.
one fun
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker, man. I had a blast with him. I saw him. He told me about the whole setup he has in his studio, so that's why I'm even more impressed. So we were talking shop for a minute in between getting. Well, I was getting pretty hammered. He looked very. Jammin, I got to hand it to you. I'm sure you drank as much or more than I did, but you looked calm and composed. Yeah, you didn't look like a drunk fool. I'm sure I did. I was maybe even dancing. I don't know. Somebody
because we're professionals, bro.
Right.
exactly.
Professionals.
So I'm impressed with the way you handled yourself after. I'm sure you had some shots too. I'm sure they didn't all go to me, but hats off to Jammin for being a professional drinker.
All right. Thank
I
you
love
so
it.
very much.
I love it.
I
I'm gonna
try.
take tips. Yeah,
Yeah.
hell of a job.
Thank you.
Very, very well composed. Look
Yeah,
sharp.
plus-
Look
plus
good.
he has-
Very, very.
Plus, he has a Tesla that can drive him home, bro. So he's prepared, bro. He's 100%
What?
professional, bro.
Oh,
He
man.
just falls asleep in the back seat.
Really?
He just as long as he's in the back seat, he won't get the DUI because he'll just be like, I didn't even know the car was driving.
Right.
I love it. Oh, Teslas are the savior to all the DUIs now.
Yeah, right.
Fuck Uber. Who needs an Uber now?
You could just
Right.
tell the cops like, hey, my Tesla has a new app that recognizes when something's gonna go, and it's like it just moves to another city. So I
Really?
was sleeping in the back seat, and it just decided to move to another city. I don't know.
Yeah. There's a feature where you could fetch it from your phone.
Yeah, like
Wow.
shit, like Knight
Yeah.
Rider.
Pretty much, yeah. But there's a certain radius you have to be in order for that to work. But that'd be great. Call my daughters and say, hey, could you fetch the car and bring me home? That would be
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah, you gotta get in the backpack. for
Right,
that
I
one, bro. Yeah, get in the
Yeah.
trunk.
I would.
Technology. I love
Dude,
it. That's
hey,
great.
Jammin James, I think people in the hood would get scared, dude. That car driving itself, dude, they'll start shooting at it, bro.
All the tweakers, they probably would.
They'll start
Ken
shooting at
Handles
that
is
bad
checking
boy,
with
bro.
us. He said, be sure to check out July 21st at Eola.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Ken Handle's 4th anniversary for Mixing with Handles. He's got heavy hitters like George Wild playing, Rudy V, Frank G, and a couple other people. Oh, I'm playing too. Yes, I will be there.
Mad Hatter.
So we're
Mad
gonna have a
Hatter
good time,
gonna
right,
be
George?
there. Mondo. Yeah, it's gonna be
The
great.
Mad
time,
Hatter.
bro.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be good, bro.
It's gonna be fun.
yeah,
That's
it's
in
gonna
2
be a blast
Fridays
right
from
there.
now, 21st. Yeah.
I was actually listening to a set prior to the show, man. Good music. Good music, Ken.
Ken?
Yeah, good music.
Yeah, Ken's Puro Casa Ken, and he always entertains. I've done a few live streams with him at his place. He's a big cat lover. I hope I'm not outing you, Ken, but he loves cats. and he just throws a really good live stream. It's really professionally done, and he's always just has a great time, which is the energy at his place is always wild when we get down there. So I've been there 2 or 3 times already. So it's a pleasure and an honor to be playing for his 4-year anniversary. I was really happy that he asked me to do it. So
Very cool.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. If you guys can stop by, it'd be a good time.
Right on. 21st.
21st of July. Yeah, Yola.
I feel like something's going down on the 21st. That's actually not that far from my house. So if you go there, James, let me know. Maybe I'll meet you over there.
Right on.
Yeah, get those shots.
That's okay, because I'm going to open up probably for Ken too, so I'll be
All right.
available after 9 o'clock. So
Very good.
I will handle. I can handle you guys if you guys show up.
That's
We'll have a good
Friday
time.
or Saturday?
It's a Friday,
It's Friday.
so yeah, Saturday to recoup. Good time on Friday.
Oh, boy.
Did you
It's
guys?
gonna be
Do you?
his birthday on the 21st also.
Hey guys, do you guys remember the story about that guy with the dump truck that ran into his house because he was going through a divorce? Remember, he was backing in, hitting the house.
Oh, yeah,
hitting
yeah.
hitting the car, hitting everybody. Well, he got 2 years in prison for that.
Whoa.
Shit.
Oh, really?
Snap. That's a lot of time, bro.
And that's because he did his own house. He made a deal, bro. He was gonna get more, but they gave him 2
Fudge, dude.
for running a car into your own house, bro. You got 2 years. You think that's right, bro? If you run a
Was
car
the
into
truck
your own
stolen?
home,
The dump truck
That's
stolen?
the question, right?
right?
Did he own the truck? Because if you own the truck, then yeah.
Do you think it's a crime to run a car into your own house that you own?
And why would you be owning a dump truck?
Well, not about the
wouldn't
dump
do that.
truck, but I'm just saying
It's
if you
pretty stupid.
no, 'cause-
It's your
yeah,
house.
hey,
Still.
bro. First he came with his Impala, but he beat the crap out of that, so he went back and got the dump truck to finish out the job.
Oh shit.
Well, it depends, man. I've seen some pretty bad situations where, yeah, he owns the house, but the wife. I met a guy, an older gentleman, a long time ago who he was. I used to get my haircut in El Sereno, and my barber. He's no longer with us. His name was Estrada. He was my guy. But I was sitting there, and I met one of his clients, and he was crying, and I was like, "What's going on?" And Estrada tells me, "Well, he just bought a house with his wife. They've been saving for years." And he works all day, and he comes home and he finds his wife having an affair with another man. And now he's out of the house, and he's living in the house. So so that's like I think I would burn that house down. So it depends on the situation, bro.
Forget the dump truck.
Like, yeah.
Matches.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's gonna torch that one with a Molotov. Yeah. So he's.
So should you go to?
Situation, bro.
Hey, Jess,
agree
should
with
you
that.
go to prison for 2 years, bro? Should you go to prison for that? Or you don't? Oh, you don't care at that point.
I'm like Joe Pesci. I'm like Joe Pesci from Casino, bro. I'm stupid like that. I'll do it and then I'll get out and I'll do it again, just to prove a point. Just to prove a point. Yeah, dude.
Really?
It's crazy, bro.
Ah.
That's gangster.
What about you, Jammin James?
Do
go
you
to
have to
those
take anger
extremes?
management classes too, George? No, I wouldn't do that. Nah, bro. I'd
Okay.
just walk
What's your
away.
salute? What would you do, Jammin James?
I'd be like, nah, that's cool.
Fill me in, bro.
It's not
You let
about the
homeboy just
cheating,
chill
bro.
at your
It's about
pad.
the
Hey,
house.
bro, you let homeboy just chill there to the house. You gonna let him chill at the house? Swim in the pool?
Okay, why not? It's all you guys. Hey, it's all him. Just go right ahead. I give it a month before that low life gets kicked out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I bring my game. Yeah, but if you want to deal with a low life, don't have his own pad, his own car, and all that stuff.
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
the thing, right?
Do your thing.
It's true. True.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of this situation, bro. But the poor guy got 2 years in prison, bro. Well, I'm not gonna call him a poor guy because he was kind of knucklehead. But yeah, he got 2 years for that, bro. So everybody, just control yourself out there.
We don't know
Count
the
to
story, bro.
10.
That story could be 100% justified.
Oh yeah, anybody, bro. That could be anybody, bro.
Count it.
Yeah. So just take it easy out there. Just don't ram big old dump trucks into your house and pretend not to go to jail. So, ay. Hey, so what you
Where
guys thoughts?
Dump truck
That's
from.
what I
You
want to
don't
know.
just
Is it his
rent
business?
one.
That's his
Yeah.
job, bro. He went back to the yard. He went back to the yard.
Oh, he drives
Park-
it down. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his
Okay.
job, bro.
Oh shit.
He got the work truck.
I didn't know. I was like, where do you
Came
get a
back to
dump
finish
truck
out the
from?
job, bro.
So that
Oh,
happened.
man.
That happened. I want to say like a year ago, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time for him to get. He was sitting in jail for a year before he got sentenced. Damn.
I
So
don't.
technically, he's only getting 1 year.
Yeah, I don't
He
know.
Time
already
What,
served.
got his
Yeah.
yeah time
Shit.
served, man.
Oh,
and guys, let me tell you about this
Now
story.
you're delayed, Joe.
Yeah, I know. I have a big delay. Somebody's got a bad connection. Let me tell you guys about. I want to get you guys thoughts of this house in Silmar with those 20 motorhomes in the backyard. This lady had 20 motorhomes in the backyard, and
Oh
she
yeah.
was renting them for average of $500 each. She had no facilities for the people living back there.
ooh.
People started complaining about sewage backup going into the streets, blah blah blah. I mean, the house. If you look at the house from the front, it looks like a very clean home, but it's full of RVs in the back. So the neighbors got fed up with it, and they called the city, and now she has some fines to pay and all that good stuff. But I mean, this is what you guys make fun of me because I go out there and raise hell when people start parking in front of my house and all that stuff. But that's you sometimes you got to patrol your neighborhoods, and you can't let things just slide because then it can become 20 motorhomes in the back of some dude's house, and now you have to deal with it. What you guys thought about
You wouldn't have
letting
noticed.
you know what I'm saying? So what you guys thought about this story, man?
I mean, it goes 20 motorhomes. 20 motorhomes that you don't know are back there if you're looking at it from the street, right? The only reason why they're complaining is because the whole neighborhood smells like freaking like
Shit.
it just smells like shit. Yeah, because he's dumping it right there on the street. But this goes back to what I said, man. Crush them, impound them, crush them, dude. And then there's one less mobile home on the street. Just get them off the road, man.
Hold on. I disagree with you. They're halfway to Lancaster, bro.
They're actually, and you know what the thing is that's misleading. They're not in Silmar. They're in San Fernando Valley, which is right there, kind of on the border. But what did I tell you? I actually work in Pacoima. I work in the
That's
San
a good
Fernando Valley.
hey, that's a
San
good
Fernando
point, Jammin
Valley,
James.
on every street has 20 of those freaking motorhomes, bro. Like But yeah, you're right. They are halfway to Lancaster. Crush them until they get there.
Jeez,
Just
dude.
crush them, dude.
What's your
boy.
thoughts, Bando, about this situation?
Well, I mean, you can't call them homeless because they're in somebody's home in a motorhome, but I can't believe that they don't have facilities. Most of those motorhomes, don't they have like a porta potty inside them?
Oh yeah, no, that's not the facility he's talking. He's talking about facilities to dump what's.
So they're just
Yeah. He's just running. He's just running them to the curb, dude, and just pouring it out on the sidewalk.
They're everywhere though. I drive by all types of places working within the city, and it's just like you see them parked everywhere. And some of them, I have not seen one that I would say I'd buy that one if they sold it to me used.
Yeah, right.
They all look pretty shitty. I can't believe they even drove to where they're at, and I think it's a problem. But what are you gonna do? You can call parking enforcement, and let me tell you, parking enforcement for the city of LA, they're assholes. They work 24/7. They'll tow you. They'll ticket you for no front license plate. Not that I'm angry that they did that to me, but they should start towing these trucks. I agree.
But
Tow them.
the problem
Get them out of there.
is they stopped towing them because there's no place to put them. They no longer have any housing for them because all of the impound yards are full of these RVs.
So
there's
they
no
just let
room
them stay
for
there.
So they're just letting them stay there. That's why they stay there. And you're right. Like most of them, you can't drive them. They're getting towed to these locations because the people who own them, they rent them out and they just tow them to a street corner, and then they just give them the key. They can't drive them away.
So then start finding them. I know they can't get money from people that don't have it, but sometimes if you start finding them, maybe that'll be something that they can say, okay, now we can. I don't see how they don't have another facility. The other thing is the tow yards. They love towing and taking your shit and making you pay through the nose for your car or your motorcycle. So I think it's just maybe a lack of, and I work for the city, but it's for just a lack of enforcement and a lack of somebody thinking outside the box saying, okay, we need to do something about it, because it gets worse and worse. Now they're in the back of a home, and I wouldn't want to live next to somebody that took a shit out there and it smelled, because that's the 20 motorhomes. Let's just say that there's 2 people per motorhome. That's 40 people taking a dump once, at least twice a day. Oh, That sounds
And
terrible.
there's families, and I think they interviewed one of the people who lived in one of those motorhomes. She didn't want to be on TV, so it was just like from the neck down. And she's like, "You can test anyone who lives in those; they're all sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all sick. They're all sick, bro. You know what I mean? So it's just bad. It's a bad situation. You just gotta
Hey,
cross.
yeah.
Let me tell
Go
you.
after the property owner.
Well, let me ask
know?
you this, bro. I mean, that's a pretty good gig, right? Because he's collecting $500 times 20. That's 10 G's.
Hell yeah.
Wouldn't you think that the guy would invest in porta potties? You know what I'm saying, or something. You know what I mean? Because you can invest in some of that stuff instead of being so freaking greedy and keeping all that money and keeping these people in there with no facilities and they're getting sick and they got kids. You know what I'm saying? $10,000, man. Can you budget like some of that cash to get these people at least, you know what I mean, to have some type of facilities, even though they're portable? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They call them slumlords, you know, they don't give a
right.
shit.
Oh, I mean, is it a long game or is it a short game? That's the question. How long is he going to be doing it for? Should he invest in a septic tank to dump all this stuff in, or should he invest in some porta potties? Or is it just like, hey, I'm going to make a quick, 20, 30K, and then I'm going to kick them all out and I'm going to redo my house. And then this is, bada bing, bada boom, I'm out of here. So who knows? Who knows until, what this guy's end game is,
Well, here's the thing. Now, how do you get rid of them? Because, now they're squatters if you try to get rid of them.
Right? You got to pull them out.
And they don't have to pay. So they're going to be like, fuck you. You didn't provide us with porta potties. Now we're going to stay here, keep taking shits on your lawn and get rid of me. Good luck.
Exactly, right.
It's kind of a stupid
it's a slippery slope.
Exactly. a shitty slippery slope. Yeah.
Jammin James, what's your thoughts about this story, brother? Give me your thoughts, bro.
I don't know. The guy's an entrepreneur. He's making money.
Yeah.
What he should do is, go 6 months, collect the cash, buy an empty lot in Lancaster.
Yeah. Back to Lancaster.
Right.
You know what we should call it? Vancaster.
There you go, bro.
Shit.
And just set up shop up there. And he's got open land. He could buy maybe 2 acres and he could do it up there and provide the dump. Provide the dump.
Yeah, but where are you gonna find a job in Lancaster, bro?
Exactly.
What do you mean where you gonna find a job?
Because I was gonna say, you know what another good place would be Salton Sea.
Oh, Jesus.
It already stinks in Salton Sea, right? So might as well put them all there. There's even a lot of houses that are vacant. You can squat them in there, but
that's a little high class.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah, bro.
Lakefront.
What about Death, dude? Death Valley, bro. That's a lot of property out there too, bro. Death Valley. What do you think?
Hey, and you think that thing smells in San Fernando Valley? Wait till you get to freaking, wait till you get to Lancaster, bro. Forget about it.
Sorry to people in Lancaster. Right? We're just joking around, guys.
No, we're not. I think we crush them, dude. Like, dude, just crush them.
Any
Nothing but love for the
Jammin,
Lancaster people, dude.
No.
Nothing but love for
Any
Lancaster,
death
bro.
threats yet?
No.
Gabby James, give me station ID and some shout outs, brother.
Yeah, I want to give a quick shout out to Hector Velocity. Just checked in with us. Art Flores. Patty also checked in. We got a new viewer, by the way. Claudia Gutierrez, a newbie. She just checked in.
Welcome to the show.
This as well.
Awesome. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
It's Claudia Gutierrez.
That is right. Claudia Gutierrez. So you guys be sure to check us out on TikTok and Instagram, The Wild Hour Cast, Facebook, The Wild Hour Podcast page, and our ever so wonderful and beautiful website, thewildhourpodcast.com.
Well, sticking with this homeless situation, Mayor Bass, her Inside Safe, whatever it's called, that program that she started, they're already $40 million into it. And we still got no solutions. And you know what bothers me about this thing, dude? That a lot of that cash is going to pay for overtime for LAPD and some city stuff, some city stuff, bro. And I'm wondering, aren't these guys already getting paid? Aren't they getting paid to work already? Why do we have to double pay them? You know what I'm saying? Even the city, using city stuff. But I'm saying using city resources that we're already paying for. Why do we have to pay them again? You know, it's like this money, they're getting paid a salary, plus they're getting part of this $40 million. So I don't understand why we double paying these services.
They're not getting.
They're part of a special task force, George. That's
Bro, George, they're not getting paid like a flat fee, bro. That's the law. You work more than 8 hours, you get paid overtime, bro. That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what if we have
you
to pay
defund the
double? Can
police.
we
This
get
is
a?
what happens, bro. You know what I mean? Why are we
I don't know
paying
about
double?
that, but what? Can we just get another crew to go in there for another 8 hours? Why we got to double up on these dudes?
Oh, because there's a shortage. That's why.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get more cops, bro. I have no idea what to do, bro. But I mean, we
Gotta get
can't
more
be
cops,
paying
bro.
everybody. The 40 million is supposed to be helping the people, not paying for PDs, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
don't understand
I
this.
agree with you,
This,
George.
you know what I mean? I just think we're double paying for these people that we're already paying. They already got salaries from the city. I don't know why they double dipping on there, but I. What's your thoughts about this, Mondo? I know you're a city guy. I know you're with the city people,
Well,
but go ahead, brother. Give me your opinion.
oh yeah, no. So the thing with the overtime, George, is that they offer it because it can be mandatory, but it can also be an option. For example, for us, if we have nobody to cover the next shift, we have to stay. And of course, they pay you time and a half, so it's not like we're double dipping. It's just that the way the unions are structured is that they agree to that so that you can get compensated, so that you get some type of benefit when you work overtime. Because most people, now I'm one of those people that I hate working overtime because I don't care about the extra money. I just want to go home and do my shit. But there are people that live off that overtime and they just want to get cashed out. LAPD, I believe, pays them. So in that sense, you're getting your regular paycheck, and then you're going to get whatever you worked overtime. So you make a pretty good penny. Now you get taxed, but LAPD makes some damn good money.
Yeah.
So it's a benefit to say, okay, now what are they doing for that money? Well, that's just again up to the structure of
Well,
the organization.
Mondo, let me stop you there. To that point, right? Like you just said, right? What are they doing there, right? Because they're not,
Right.
because that program is to clean up the streets, take those people that are on the street and put them in housing, right? In motels, all that stuff that they started, right? So the LAPD is there for what? Because I know they're not grabbing a broom or putting stuff in the back of a truck. You know what I'm
They're there.
saying?
They're there for protection of the people who are. They're there for the protection of the people who are there to assist them. That's what they're there for, bro.
Yeah, keeping the peace.
Keeping the peace, bro.
Keeping the
That's what they're there
peace.
for. Not everybody wants to be, put into the safe housing. Some people
No.
actually like living on the streets.
Yeah.
The problem with Karen Bass is she's under an immense amount of pressure to get people off the streets. And there's just no solution. But she's got people pressing her, bro. Like, hey, you made this. This is your campaign promise.
Yeah, that was her
You better
promise.
make it. You know what I mean? It was a campaign promise. So she's got a lot of pressure. So the whole 40 million, it's not going to the cops, bro. It's just they didn't budget for it, so they have to pull it. They have to give it, because they didn't budget for all this extra overtime. That's all it is.
I don't know. Popo can't do anything
don't know
anymore.
about-
Anyhow, they can't.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
They're strapped.
yeah,
They can't do anything.
Yeah.
they can't
There's no
touch
more boot
nobody. They
therapy. No
can't.
more flashlight therapy.
Yeah.
Flashlight therapy. Oh damn.
Ah, damn, dude. Go
took
back
away
to the
their
old
powers,
school, right?
man.
You're like back to the old school, bro.
Alright,
Yeah, fucking Jesse, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. I'm old school.
alright.
I know what it's
Dude.
like. I got.
But hey, Jesse
boot
for
therapy.
hey bro, Jesse for chief of police, bro. Let's get Jesse in there, bro. Let's
Right?
get the city cleaned up, bro.
Yeah.
I'll clean this place up.
Oh my god. All right, so let's.
I mean, it's like they know that they're being recorded and they're still out there being freaking jackasses. You know what I mean? You still see like that dude that slammed that lady for recording her husband being arrested.
What? Are you
see that?
serious?
This
No.
guy was being this old, and he was like in his 60s, getting arrested, and I think it was in Lancaster. He was getting arrested in the parking lot, so the wife is recording him, and then the cop just took the phone away from her and body slammed her, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's like, what is he doing?
There's
Yeah,
a big,
like, so they're still
dude.
out there
There's a
being
big
vandalic.
settlement coming right there, bro. Those people are not gonna live in Lancaster
and-
much
and,
longer,
like,
bro.
And she's a cancer patient who just came
Oh,
out of chemo.
Ching.
You know what I mean? So it's like, dude,
Mu-
double whammy. Yeah,
Dude,
there's your 40
they're-
million
they're
right
moving
there,
back. Yeah, they're moving back to LA, bro. They're moving back to LA to the Hollywood Hills, bro.
Moving back
They're coming up
to
right
the
now, bro.
city. You're going back to the Miracle Mile.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Unfortunately,
No more
there's
Lancaster for
bad
them, bro.
apples in every batch, and of course, LAPD gets a bad end of it. I'm not sticking up for them, but that's just that's just wrong. You don't treat people like that.
Yeah,
I think
right.
the slogan on their car says to protect and to serve. So that's just really wrong for them to act like that. And then you're gonna get people like that in any city department. It's called affirmative action. They have to hire a lot of different minorities, different people, and sometimes you just get a bad batch of people. I could tell you right now, I worked for the city for 20 some years, and I've seen my fair share of bad people that don't belong there, and they just want to be there because it's a good paycheck for them, and they're going to wait it out till the pension comes, and they should just it's just terrible. But we have
Can't
those
get
people.
fired.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
My sister
try
works.
it.
My sister works for the city. I have a lot of friends who work for the city. You can't get fired, man.
It
I mean,
takes
it
an
takes
act
a
of
lot.
God. Even then,
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that, God can get vetoed, and they're like, "Sorry, God, you
yeah,
fucked up. You didn't
yep,
cross the T's, not the I's on this one." So
yep.
this idiot gets to go back to work, full benefits, and then they get their money back that they
And
got
their pension.
suspended. Yeah,
Yep.
it's sad. It's a sad revolving door. But I'm sure every company has this. I'm sure private sector does too. But it's just sad that so many people look at us as we're the servants of the city, but some people really abuse it, and it's just really terrible because it gives everyone else a bad name. I don't know. But that's my 2 cents on that, Miss Bass.
All right, man. Let me move on to the next thing, bro. This Alhambra Bridge house, bro. It's sold for $180,000
Yeah,
over
right.
asking price at 430K
What,
for this
dude?
beautiful 400 square foot overlooking the drainage ditch. Um, what you guys thoughts about this thing selling for
That
four
is
hundred
just
and
so
thirty thousand
crazy,
dollars,
dude.
bro?
That is so crazy.
But it is.
Yeah. What I say though, that would be it's just an amazing studio space. Like it's just like so private. It's just a perfect. Although I don't know how you'd get your equipment down there, but it's an amazing studio space, bro. If you were if I was a producer or something, I would want that place. It's just badass. But that's just crazy. 180K over asking.
What a
I
dummy.
Who
don't know,
bought it?
bro.
Was it somebody in the industry, or is it just somebody who had money?
Somebody who had money.
Somebody had
I'm
money.
sure
Wow,
it's
must be
foreign
nice.
because it's in Alhambra. I'm sure it was foreign money, bro, for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, like I said, my question always goes back to this place, right? We're talking about 430K and you own no land because you're on a city bridge. So what are you buying?
You're buying the space. You're
What are
buying
you,
the
But
space.
it's on city land. You
430,000?
said.
Yeah,
No,
you haven't you
yeah,
ever
you're on
seen
a
it?
city
It's a
bridge.
bridge.
Oh,
It's on a bridge that goes over a viaduct between Alhambra and San Gabriel.
I haven't seen it. I gotta check it
Yeah,
out.
you gotta check it out. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, it's
Hey,
really cool.
Mondo,
It's a cool location. It's a cool
yeah, check
area.
this. Right, check this out, Mondo. It's a house,
Yeah.
right, on the side of a bridge.
Okay.
Right under it is the drainage from wherever. Okay, so you don't own the land beneath you. You
Underneath.
don't. No,
Yeah.
you don't own anything because it's a city bridge. So your house is attached to the city bridge. It's actually you're buying an apartment, right? Right. This is kind of what
Yeah,
this
it's like
is.
buying a condo.
Yeah, it's really a condo because you don't own anything. You just own the structure itself.
Right.
So yeah, now you're gonna get to pay nice 430,000 worth of taxes on it too now, bro.
The
I
beauty of
mean,
it is you don't have an HOA, right?
Well, that's a relief.
Dude,
That's
have you ever
good.
had one? It sucks, bro.
My friend has one. He's always complaining about it. I'm
The
like,
worst,
damn, that's
bro.
crazy.
Couldn't wait to get out of my HOA, dude. I wanted to give them all the bird. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. 430K, bro, for that. I mean,
Wow, George, you got any?
go ahead, bro.
That's no. As I said, do you have any happy stories so far? We had a dump truck.
Hey,
a guy
Hey,
cheated
bro,
on
this
your
is the
wife,
wild hour,
some
bro.
shit-filled property in Silmar.
Dude, we touch. Hey, do you
I
read
wanna
the
hear happy.
description? We do hot topics, bro. Hot topics here, brother.
these are hot topics.
They're
Hey,
hot,
some
yeah.
of them are stinky hot topics. Hot topics.
All right, you want
Actually,
a
I'm
happy
looking
story?
at. I'm sorry if I'm distracted.
You
Oh, go ahead.
see
Yeah.
it? You
You
find
want
the
a
house?
happy
No,
story,
I'm
bro?
looking at you guys.
I'm gonna give you a happy
Yes, I
story right
do.
now, brother. McDonald begins
All right, I'm
selling
ready.
catering for weddings. What do you think about that, bro? Is that happy for you?
$200, bro.
Hey, you know what? I
You
would
can
do
have
that.
you can have
That's
Mickey D's
classy.
cater your wedding, bro. You can have Mickey D's cater your wedding, bro.
Nuggets,
I mean,
cheeseburgers.
I was looking at I was looking it up. I clicked the link and I was trying to figure out. That's why I asked what size the cake was because it just says it doesn't really give you any pictures. It doesn't give you like an itemized list of what you get and how many
Chicken
people,
nuggets, bro.
like,
You
is it
get chicken
200
nuggets
bucks?
and cheeseburgers, bro, for the wedding. That's good.
But I mean, but how many? You know, like what if
Well,
you have
yeah,
a guest of like 50? You know, how many? I mean, I'm guessing you're not having a big wedding if you're using McDonald's, right?
Hey, that's creative marketing. That's somebody thinking outside the box to say why not? And then trust me, people are gonna do it because it's different. And have you seen the price of catering? I've never been married, but I hear the outrageous amounts. Now, granted, you're getting a nice little piece of chicken or a little steak, but fuck, it's a lot of money.
Right.
That's why they ask you, hey, RSVP, tell us how many you're bringing, because we don't have to serve one extra plate. That saves us money. I've heard people when they get married for that stuff, but I think it's a good idea.
Hey,
Thank you. That's a happy story, George.
You're welcome,
to be
brother.
honest, I would prefer McDonald's over that fish,
Right?
steak, or
Yes.
chicken.
Because then you're
Yeah,
still
right.
hungry. You're still hungry.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if they have an open bar, I don't give a shit what you're serving.
Give me
Tacos,
McDonald's. Yeah.
potato chips, I don't care. But if you had McDonald's and they had an open bar, that's my perfect wedding.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna get married, but I would DJ for that wedding for free.
Hey,
Just
I
to get
there you
wonder,
go, bro.
I wonder if it comes. I wonder if it comes with a big igloo cooler of high C
I see.
and a little cups.
Whoa. What about instead of a cake, shakes? Everybody loves shakes, unless
Oh,
you're
yeah.
lactose intolerant, then you're fucked. But you know what?
It comes with
For
a
one
cake,
night,
bro.
suck it up.
It comes with a sheet cake.
Cake? Hey, that's a great idea. Thank you for that story, George. That is riveting shit.
That's a good
Trust
one.
me.
See what I'm
That's
saying?
better
We're
than the
on,
shit story. I love it. McDonald's,
What-
Hey, they
caters,
go hand in hand,
to
bro. They
weddings.
go hand in hand.
and you heard it first here in the Wild Hour, bro. First, right here. But unfortunately, this thing is
There
not
you go,
available in
people.
it's not available in the States yet, but it's coming, bro. And we're the first ones on it, brother. I'm
Ah.
telling you this
Coming,
right
bro.
now, bro.
Are you serious? Where is it available then?
No, it's in Thailand or
It's
something.
not
like that.
available
I
in the
don't know.
States?
It's not available here yet,
Fuck
bro.
that. Now
It's
there goes
coming,
the happy
bro.
story to
It's
another
coming,
good
bro.
story.
And when it does, you're gonna remember the Wild Hour said it first, bro. I'm telling you this right now, man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go to a wedding or DJ one, and they'll be like, "Oh, we're having McDonald's." Like, fuck yeah, I heard it on the Wild Hour first. So okay, riveting stuff.
All right, guys. This is another
Italian,
story.
that's genius.
Another happy story right here, bro. The flying
Oh,
car,
thank
dude. We're
goodness.
gonna have a flying car pretty soon. They're not tricking me because it looks like a drone with a car shell on it. But
Finally,
I kind of was taking a good look at it, and basically a drone with a car shell. Like when you used to build those model cars, where you put the little shell on top of the thing.
yeah.
It's basically a drone that they put a little body of a car on top of it, but it's got a 200-mile range on the road and 110-mile range flying, and it's been approved to fly, and it's $300,000. What's your guys' thoughts about this flying car, dude?
It looks like an RC car, is what it looks like. It looks like an RC car.
$300,000.
I'd buy that before the house in Alhambra.
There you go, bro. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you on that.
Fly around town, bro.
Yeah, but how? So I'm assuming it runs on batteries, but so do Teslas. So they would have to have charging stations. Now, flight time, if you guys know anything about drones, right now, I think the best drone still only flies for 25 minutes. So what kind of, not mileage, but airtime would you get? And how many people
110
can you
miles,
put in
bro.
it?
110 mile
Is it
range.
like a motorcycle?
Yeah, bro. 110 miles, dude. You can
That's
fly for
pretty good.
110
Shit.
Yeah,
miles,
that's
bro.
actually not bad.
On one charge, huh?
And no luggage.
No luggage.
Yeah, no luggage.
And no heavy clothes.
Dude, it's
Just you and your wallet, bro.
Hey, bro, it's you and your hyena, dude. You and your hyena, and that's it, bro. That's all you get. No dog, no nothing, bro. Just two people in it,
Oh,
bro.
fuck
Yeah.
that! I ain't gonna buy it. Forget it.
Let me
out.
ask
That's
you.
the ultimate. That's the ultimate Uber ride right there.
Exactly. Hey, let me ask you
Right?
guys this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
How would you think humans would do with flying cars, bro? They can barely drive on the freeway, much less in the skies, bro. What you guys thoughts about people flying around in these
Yeah.
cars, bro?
That'd be sweet coming from Rudy's.
For who? For you or for me?
Yeah,
Crash into a building, bro.
hey, just follow
Yeah.
follow the riverbed all the way down along.
I mean, isn't there like you can't just fly, bro? Isn't there
No.
like a no-fly zone? Like you can't
there's-
just jump in that thing and fly. Where are you gonna fly to?
they would have to create,
McDonald's? You
they
know?
would have to create flight patterns for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
airspace. Yeah, airspace for you to.
Yeah.
It's $300,000, George.
Yeah,
300K, bro.
300K now with no airspace. You're not gonna be able to fly it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop you, Jesse?
The helicopter, bro. LAPD is gonna just follow your ass until you run out of charge, dude.
Yeah. then all those cops on overtime. Then all those cops on overtime.
Yeah.
George
There you go,
Capello are
bro.
gonna beat your ass with a flashlight like
Beat your
Justice
ass,
said.
bro.
Back to
First
fucking
they're gonna
justice,
they're gonna beat your
motherfuckers.
ass, and they're gonna be in awe.
Yep.
Hey,
Shit.
Jammin James. Hey, Jammin James. Speaking of taking the river all the way to your house, bro, you can literally do it from that Alhambra house. You can just jump in that drainage with the inner
kayak
tube
over
on
there,
a
bro.
rainy
There you
day, bro.
go.
On a rainy day, and it'll get you all the way to Long Beach, bro. All the way to Long Beach from Alhambra, bro.
You can get one of those gator boats, bro. Those ones that they have in Florida with a big fan in the back. You just gator ride that shit.
Now that'd be
like-
cheaper than a $300,000 fucking flying car. Let me tell you.
Yeah, right?
You know, I
You
can
get
get
a-
those
you
a
get-
couple grand. You're good.
You get a
Dude,
fleet of
hey,
them, right?
Yeah,
Jammin
exactly.
James.
Everyone's
Hey,
going.
Jammin James. If
Sounds
you're
like
partying
another
in,
wild hour field trip.
bro, if you're
Right?
partying in Alhambra, bro, at that pad, just jump in the water, bro. Just you get you home, bro. You get home right away, brother.
I know.
Oh, no. Just-
Still get. I'm sure. I
oh
still
my
get popped.
goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
The distance from
Hey,
here to
also,
Long Beach,
fellas-
somebody waiting in the bushes to rob you for your freaking boat.
Right? You know, all them homeless camps alongside the
Yep.
riverbed.
Oh,
Oh no.
You're gonna get robbed.
And what's your guys thought about cocaine being found in the White House?
Ah, that's Hunter Biden, man. He was
I
farting
think
when
that's
parents
I
were gone.
think that's a freaking non-story, bro. To be
Nah.
honest, dude, I
Come
don't
on,
even care, dude. Who cares, dude? Cocaine was found in the White House. It's like such a non-story.
is
You
that like
know-
a '70s story? Come on, like
No, dude, come on. Willie Nelson admitted to smoking weed on the roof of the White House. Who cares, dude? It's not a big deal, you know. I'm sure it's not the first time that it was in the White House.
Right.
That's for sure, bro. That's for sure.
Right?
You know what I mean? But you know, they're making it a
just
story, bro.
found this
Not
stash.
me. I'm just reporting the news,
so
bro.
who found it?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Yeah, who found it though? Was it
Sure, a Republican found it.
was it
You
a
know?
a Secret Service guy?
Secret Service
was it a cleaning
guys.
person?
Secret
Was it
Service. Secret Service.
Biden?
Secret Service guys.
Biden was gonna go light up for a joint and said, "What the fuck is this white powder here? Oh shit, cocaine!"
It's funny
So-
they found the cocaine, but they couldn't find their text messages from the insurrection, bro.
priorities.
Yeah, they were-
priorities.
Right, bro. Hey,
Priorities.
dude, they gotta
Cocaine,
update their they gotta
big
update the
deal.
phones, bro. Updating the phones, bro. You know how it
Yeah,
goes. You
right.
just update the
gotta
phones,
update
bro.
the
Also, guys, FDA approved lab grown beef. What you guys thought about lab grown beef?
That did you see the video I sent
Wow.
you? Did you see that video I sent you of the lab printer? Is that like the creepiest thing you ever seen, dude? It printed out a steak in like less than a minute or in a couple of minutes.
Edible? You can eat it?
Edible.
Real beef, bro. It has like it's like a room full of like wires, like it looks like sewing, like it's fiber. What are they? Fiber or what were they?
Fiber.
Yeah, fibers, and it creates a steak out of a printer, bro.
Hmm.
And they do fish.
Oh,
The fish
shit.
takes 3 minutes.
Flying cars, process or printed
Lab
3D
grown.
printing meat that you can eat.
We're in the Jetsons,
Oh,
bro.
lab grown. Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
that's cool, man.
We should just create a new theme song for the Wild Hour and use the Jetsons beat on it because that's what we're moving, bro.
We're on it, bro.
I say someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let
sounds
me
like a great idea.
let me ask Mondo something, dude. In association with the story with lab grown meat, bro. I mean, that would save a lot of
Okay.
animals. You know, a lot of cows, a lot of pigs. What's your thoughts
Carbon.
about that being the solution to animal cruelty and that in that sense? You know what I mean?
Well, if you believe the hype of everything's cage-free, grass-fed, kumbaya bullshit. I mean, I passed by the Farmer John down there and like down south, the processing center, and they got pretty pictures of cows with balloons and little kids, stuff like that. I think that you'd have. First of all, I don't think it would happen because it's like the tobacco industry.
Yeah. I
How
know.
many times is people try to stop tobacco, but there's the motherfuckers are still growing it and selling it. They charge more. People still buy it. So to get someone to buy that Beyond Meat, and I've tried that Beyond Meat, it's pretty good. I really don't give a shit. And I'm not a vegan, even though I care about animals, because I think that sometimes their methods are very extreme, that they don't get the message across. But for healthy reasons, I could see why maybe somebody would say I'm going to do that. But we're still far from that, I think. And I think people would be more of like, it's a good novelty. I'd be curious to see how the sales of Beyond Meat are, because even some of these like Burger Kings have that Beyond Burger, and I've had some of those. You really can't tell the difference, but of course they charge more. So it's like everything else. You want to eat healthier to save the world, but to buy a Beyond Burger is going to be double than a regular burger. So where do you think people are going to go for the,
But you know
the
what?
dollar? You know?
You can't tell the difference because they're loaded with condiments.
Oh
Take,
yeah,
just
yeah.
get the burger
Onions.
by itself. Do a comparison of just the meat by itself, and you're gonna be able to tell the difference.
You guys
bro.
should do that on the show, George. Riveting stuff. Have a regular burger and a Beyond Burger, and blindfold like Leo and say, tell us which one's better.
But you gotta
Why
get
you gotta
them
be
plain.
Leo, bro? Why are you saying Leo? Because
Oh,
You want to because
I don't know.
Burger King doesn't sell burritos, bro.
yeah, bro.
yeah. I just read your profile, George. You say a good burrito,
Burrito,
and then
bro.
Leo. Oh no, I'm sorry. You know what? My bad. Who's the one that likes to cook? Jesse. No,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a cook here.
Oh, dude, you know what the thing is,
wait.
I cook Beyond because my well, they don't live with us anymore, but my son's my future daughter-in-law, she's vegetarian, so I would
Oh.
cook that stuff for her all the time. She would bring the sausage and stuff. I never ate it, but I would cook it for her. I'd put it in the smoker. I'd set it up for her for sure, and she loved it. You know, she loved it.
Yeah. So sorry, Leo. I was reading your guys' bio and I read Who Loves to Cook, and I thought, shit, that's pretty good. I'm gonna shack up with Jesse now. I haven't had a home cooked meal in I don't know how long.
dude.
So, but yeah, I think George's problem is animal cruelty exists, and even though you try to combat it, it needs to be more education than enforcement. And I think people need to realize that what they're doing now with these animals, if they really are doing the cage free and all that stuff, they should have more inspection on these facilities to keep them on the up and up. And I'm pretty sure that whoever FDA or whoever's in charge, they go once a year maybe just to see everything's legit. And you know how it is. Jesus is coming. Look busy. Clean up. And then it's like great. And then they leave and it's like back to being fucked up. But
Yep.
I think it's going to be a hard sell. But what's the price of it? What are you going to pay for that steak that's made out of synthetic?
Here's the deal though. Is recently I read that they said that you don't even have to label it. It doesn't even have to be labeled. And that's where it gets ugly, because if you had a choice, if you're sitting at Costco and you have, what do you call it, grass-fed beef,
right,
whatever, and then you have this, but you don't know which is which. Now it gets.
Well, you don't know what you're buying now, and that's what I think they're buying.
We don't know what the repercussions of this is going to be for 20 years now or whatever, 10 years down the line, so.
Let me tell you what my thoughts
and
are.
Who are they getting tested on? Are they getting tested on animals?
Tested on us, bro.
Well, let me tell you this real quick, dude. Let me tell you guys this real quick. Generation X, we were the guinea pigs for a bunch of stuff. So let the millennials be a guinea pig for this synthetic food, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Years, huh?
Yeah, but it's their turn, bro. It's their turn to get guinea pigs. So let the millennials figure out if this stuff is good or not. You know what I'm saying?
George, correct me if I'm wrong, George, but don't you have daughters?
Yeah.
Aren't they millennials?
Okay. There's millennials,
They're
but
Gen Zers and millennials, yeah.
right, yep.
Listen,
so let them be the guinea pigs,
here's an
bro.
easy fix. Here's an easy fix to all this product testing on animals, all the testing on shit. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Let the people in jail test it out. If they survive, they get out. They get out with a reduced sentence. But why are we doing this to these poor animals that can't even talk?
Dude,
put the shit in some convict's eyes. If it fucking screams bloody murder, well, don't use that ingredient because it didn't like it. Come on.
I'm 100 because you know what? I saw a story. I don't know, maybe I sent this to you guys or not. I saw a story last week of a freaking monkey he was caged for 28 years, dude. He was in a cage, and then they finally gave him to like a
sanctuary.
So he saw the freaking sky for the first time in 28 years, bro. The look on this monkey's face, bro.
Yeah.
It broke me up, bro. It freaking broke me up. And I felt the same way. I'm like, why are we testing on monkeys, man? Let's test on people. You know what I mean? You want it that bad, then figure it out. I'm 100% agree with you. Give it to the convicts, bro. Put it on death row, dude.
Yes.
Dude, if anything, you're gonna save us money.
And
bro.
if they survive, then Procter and Gamble could say, you know what? Let's buy that guy a good steak for his fucking last meal, not this processed laser-made shit that they're selling at Costco. That's the way we can solve a lot of these problems in the world.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
running for mayor.
Okay, dude. I think we got something here, dude. I think we should use it in Lancaster.
George, enough with the Lancaster. We're gonna get hate mail and they're gonna come after all of us. I'm only a sub, just so you guys know. I'm not even on the website, so I'm only a sub.
Hey, I was, you know what, dude? Seriously, I was just thinking, hey, we need to put this guy on the website. He's the Beetle. You know?
My name is Leo Abril. Leo Abril. Get it right, it's Abril, not April. Abril.
Jammin James,
Lancaster,
give me some shout outs and station ID, my brother, please.
Yeah,
Do we have shout outs? People are really pissed right
all
now.
the arts checked in with us.
Okay, good.
Art Flores, Paulie Acuna checked in as well. David Velasquez. Sorry, David, but Leo's out this week. But hey, he'll be back next week. I'm pretty sure. Hector Velocity checked in with us as well. Yeah, you guys be sure to check us out on TikTok and Instagram, the Wild Hour Cast, Facebook, the Wild Hour podcast page, and our ever so wonderful and beautiful website, thewildhourpodcast.com.
So I didn't know what the.
Yes, check out the website, people, because I was on it. It looks good.
Let me.
Sorry.
Was anybody surprised that Facebook is actually tracking our locations? I didn't think this would be a story. I mean, that's.
Oh,
you know
come
what I'm saying?
on, dog. They track everything.
Yeah, everybody is tracking everybody.
Right? You could be talking to your girlfriend about a nice restaurant, and all of a sudden, 2 minutes later, there was a bunch of ads for restaurants in the area you're in.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's
weird, bro. Sometimes, like, just thinking about it.
Right?
Like,
that's great. It is beyond crazy.
It's beyond crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know? It happened earlier. I don't know what I was thinking about, but I looked and I was like, what the like, this is crazy.
It's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
I mean,
what about? I'm gonna throw a story at you.
Go ahead.
The girl on the plane who said that she was sitting next to somebody who wasn't real, and she got up and she yapped the fuck out of there. Did you guys see that story?
Yeah.
No.
You saw that story?
Yeah.
She got up and she was just like losing it. She was losing her mind. She's like, I'm getting off this effing plane. You guys can fucking go down and die, but that guy is not real. And then somebody says, like another passenger says, they looked at him and he winked at them with a sideways wink.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, she got off the plane. She got the fuck off the plane. Yeah.
It says shapeshifters up on the planes now.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Like the Matrix is a glitch in the Matrix, bro, or something, bro.
Right.
I believe it. I believe it. I want to see that story now.
Yeah, look for the girl. She's sitting next to a shape. Yeah, she's
some aliens taking over the planet,
bro.
Yeah.
Didn't they hold up the plane for like 3 hours?
Like legitimately, dude. She was like legitimately like, hell no, you know, like, you know.
But did she look like a crazy nut, or she looked legit?
No, dude. She just looked like a chick who just seen a ghost and she got up and she's getting the fuck out. I thought it was a Karen. I thought it was like one of those, but she wasn't a Karen. She was just like, I'm getting out of here, and she was telling people like, hey, you guys don't believe me. Don't believe me. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna go down. That guy's not real. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. She's like, I'm getting the fuck out. Not on me. It ain't happening to me. Yeah.
Did she get arrested?
I should say so. Now.
I don't think she got arrested. I think they just left the plane. They kicked her off the plane, and she's just been humiliated publicly.
Art said we should look closely at Joe Biden.
Yeah, Art thinks that Joe Biden is an alien. Alien. He's just old, bro. My wife is an administrator for a care facility. That's how all of them are, bro. When you get to 70,
let's all hope we get to be Biden's age, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope we can get there, bro.
And ride a bike.
Exactly.
Ride a bike.
And still ride a bike.
The dude is the president of the United States of America, bro. Let's all hope we can get just to be his age, bro.
Yeah.
He's a reptilian. How old is he, George?
I think he's 89, right? 89?
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, he's old, man. He's old. He's
He's
like at that age where you barely touch him and he bleeds, bro.
Hey,
sure. Paper skin.
He probably has band-aids all over.
Hey, bro, don't hate the player, bro. Don't hate the player, bro. We just don't have any good young people, bro. That's it, bro. We got to deal with this dude.
Oh, we do. Oh, we have one of the best, bro. But he'll never get voted because he's gay. You know, we have freaking Pete Buttigieg who will cut anybody down with words, dude. The dude is like the smartest guy, most eloquent speaker. The dude he can run this country backwards, bro. But they'll never vote for him because he's gay. He should have just stood in the closet until he became president and be like, "Hey, surprise, motherfucker!" Oh, by the way, psych, this is my first man, right?
Can you imagine all those people that supported Trump when they would hear if they saw that they'd fucking lose their shit. And the funny thing is that they're called the Proud Boys.
Yeah,
I'm like, that doesn't sound gay, right? Proud Boys. Hey, Proud Boys now are gonna go out and have a few drinks with the Proud Boys. I'm like, okay, whatever, man. But, hey, you know what though, Jesse,
they don't celebrate Pride, right?
I know, right? You know what though, we had a black president, and you never know, we might have a woman. So you know what, I wouldn't say we may never have a gay guy or a gay person.
Yeah, no, yeah,
it's possible.
It's possible.
I'd vote. I don't vote, but I would vote.
I vote for him for sure.
We may need to turn this country around, and it may just have to be someone who's not the norm.
And he's that guy, bro. And they just served. The dude was in the Desert Storm.
Shit.
Dude's like,
props to him.
He's a badass, bro. He's a badass.
Yeah, he is.
He's a badass, dude. Right.
Yeah, you don't step up to him, dude. You're gonna get your ass kicked.
I'm sure. Yeah. His words. He can make you cry, bro.
Hey, words can hurt. Words can hurt. Let me tell you, words can hurt. I've been cut down a few times and cried out like, "What the fuck? I didn't get touched." But yes. So much for sticks and stones. I mean, words can hurt too. Gotta watch what you say sometimes.
You got it.
Oh boy.
I'm hungry now. I'm at McDonald's. I'm gonna go get a cheeseburger after this thing.
All right.
Inquire about their catering services.
Hey Jesse, what's the story with this rival to that thing that Facebook made us launching that called Threads to compete with what's
Twitter.
his name? With Twitter. What's your thoughts
Tribal?
about this? No, it's called Threads. Well, made us launching something called Threads.
Oh, okay, so then there's 3 of them now. So we have Tribal, we have Threads, and we have the new one that the original founder of Twitter created. I think I have it, but it's just not live yet. I mean, bro, the more the merrier, bro.
Right.
All it's going to do is segregate the idiots. Let them have Twitter, man.
Well, I mean, what does that do? I mean,
Twitter,
he spent $44 billion on that, bro, and he just ran it down to 2, bro.
He didn't spend it, bro. It's called, the other one is called Blue Sky. That's the one we're waiting for, Blue Sky. The Saudis paid for it, bro. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter to him if it goes down the hole or not. And it is. I'm only on Twitter for content. That's it. We're all looking for content. I search everywhere, high and low. Twitter has the best content right now. But it's going to shit, dude. I mean, completely going to shit, dude. Every other story is a Hunter Biden's a cokehead, or it's all leaning right, completely leaning right, bro. So we'll see what happens. I'm on all of them, bro. But then you have like Tribal, right? And then it's leaning too far left, and it's like, listen, we're either leaning far right or we're leaning. What's the one in the middle? Like, we just want one in the middle. I don't mind seeing I don't mind political, like seeing red stuff and blue, so I don't care as long as it's all equal. Just don't like kill me with it, and I think Blue Sky is the one that's going to be. That's the Jack Dorsey, the new one that Jack Dorsey created. We'll see where it goes.
All I know is Telemundo gives some pretty accurate news on the United States.
Yeah, and Al Jazeera is really good too, and then also this other site called 1441. Have you guys heard of 1441?
No.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Look at other countries' news and you'll find out the true facts.
That's the truth, right?
Yeah.
So this guy proposes to his girlfriend, changing subjects, and the next morning he wins $400,000 in the lotto.
Oh yeah, that's a lucky guy.
Wait, how much did he win?
$400K. Let me ask you this: well, this gentleman obviously is going to stay with his girlfriend that he proposed to the night before. What would you do, Mondo? Will you cancel that proposal? You were like, you know what? I don't know about this anymore. $400K. Do I want to get
I don't
into
know,
this?
dude. Like, seriously, George, are you really asking that question?
Hey, Mondo's a single guy. Mondo's a single guy.
I can answer. You guys can't. You guys can't.
Yeah, Mondo's a single man. Mondo's a single guy. I'm asking the right guy. I'm not
Yeah.
putting you
Okay.
guys on the spot.
Yeah.
I'm asking Mondo.
But the guy who won the money is not a single guy, dude.
Well,
He's
he
in a
was.
No,
relationship.
He was.
technically he is.
Yeah, he's not married.
He's engaged. You're not. Yeah, you're not.
Okay.
So he was engaged, right, George?
Well,
didn't
he
get,
asked his
he got-
girlfriend for he got engaged to this girl, and then the next morning he wins $387,000. I'm asking you, the single guy, what
Yeah.
would you keep
Well,
that?
here's
thing
the
going?
thing. I would. I guess it would really depend, and of course, the shallow side of me would say, "Fuck that! I'm gonna go party, man. It's like $400,000. I mean, I love you, babe, but there's things we probably won't be able to do together because now that you're married, you have to think about the future and homes and kids and all that stuff. So maybe it would be the last hurrah, and if she wants to still stay together after I blow all the money, then that's true love.
Yeah.
So that's true love. I'm looking at the Jammin James. Jammin James is very optimistic, so I'm gonna look at it like in a positive way. That
Yeah.
I would probably blow it on, not be with her, and then if she wanted to take me back after, then we get back together.
So you
It
would put
could
it.
go the other way, bro.
How's that?
Does the girl live with him that he proposed to?
Dude, Mondo's already made his
Because-
call, bro. She's out. She's gone, bro. Until the
No,
money's
no,
gone.
no. It doesn't even matter, bro, because there's common law marriage, and if she lives with him, she's
Oh,
entitled
she gets
to
the
half
money?
anyway. She's
Oh,
entitled to half
fuck.
anyway,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Are you
so
sure? Are you sure? Is that
Yeah, I
true?
don't
really?
know
it's
about
a
that,
common
bro.
law marriage, bro.
Then cut
You
her.
wanna fact
Hey,
check that,
hey,
James?
Mondo,
What's that?
Mondo, just cut
So,
her a
okay.
check, bro. Just cut her a check for like 20 grand. Call
Yeah.
it a day.
How much?
He said how much?
Listen,
20.
girls, George, I'm sorry, but girls aren't as dumb as us. If some chick would cut me a check for 10 grand, say I just want to leave you, I'd be like, fuck, I'll take it. But it had to be $9,999. That way you don't get taxed on it. But any other, if the girls are smarter. They're gonna be like, motherfucker, you just won 400,000. You want to leave me? I'll take 350,000. And you can
Yeah.
leave and be like, well, I can
Be
still
like,
do a lot
yeah.
with 50 grand though.
No,
So,
you're like
yeah.
after taxes, it's only 200. It's only
Right?
200.
Okay, yeah. And if she wants money, then you know what? Then maybe we shouldn't get married because that just shows a different side of her that I
There you
dodged
go.
the bullet
See?
there. That's a
See,
red
he's,
flag.
Same
hey,
thing, bro.
Mondo's doing some
He's
research,
thinking
bro.
the
He's
same thing.
researching this. I'm telling you, brother. You're on something, brother.
I gotta keep my options open.
There
You
you
never
go,
know
bro.
because
I'm with you,
sometimes
bro. I'm
sometimes
with
it's
you
about
with this, bro. I'm
you never
with
know. You win the lottery. Let's say you win millions. I mean,
Exactly, bro. That's my
and
point,
you
bro.
just met this girl and I think I'm in love. I'm ready to settle down. Blah blah.
That's-
All of a sudden now you got a million.
that's a
You got a
different
million, and
story.
not just a million, more than a
Yeah.
million.
So
$400,000 not a lot. You're right, but it's still a lot for some guy who wants to go party.
so would
Just
you
saying.
ask her? So would you ask her for a prenup?
Yeah,
Well-
that's legitimate. But come on,
Mm.
200K prenup. You're only
Yeah,
getting
it's not a lot.
200K, dude. You're just it's
Yeah,
just
I'll
it's
take
very
200K,
shallow,
bro.
you know what I
Don't,
mean? Like,
It's not- yeah, it is very shallow, yeah.
I ain't turning
you know
down
what?
200K, bro. I ain't turning down 200K, bro.
No,
party-
but would
party
you-
with her,
what-
bro? You know, see what kind of freak she is.
Yeah.
Take
Hey,
her on the
hey,
road.
Dude, I'm with Mondo, bro.
Yeah,
I'm with you,
Jesse.
Mondo. Mondo, whatever you
I
decide,
mean, I thought
bro,
I was in
I'm
love,
with
but
you,
you know
bro.
what? Money. It's just, you know what? We all know how it works out. I mean, money just changes people. It's like power.
It
And
doesn't change people.
you don't
It
think so?
allows them to be exactly who they want to be.
Okay, exactly. So yes, I would say the marriage is off. You can
There you
keep the
go.
ring because I got $400,000.
There you go,
And even
man.
if after tax I get 200 now, Jesse just scared me. If it's gonna be common law, she gets half. I have to reassess that because what do they say? It's cheaper to keep her. I don't know.
Just depends on how long she lived with you. If she lived with you, that's the question. Like, there's some questions. Like, did she live with him? How long? More than 2 years? More than a year? Because I don't know when common law marriage kicks in, but there is a
Yeah.
common law marriage, bro, and she can take half, bro.
That's in
Yeah.
California though, right?
I think it's in other states as well. Yeah, but
Yeah,
definitely
sure.
it's in California for sure. Yeah,
So
Why did- I mean, I guess-
I believe it's 3 years for common law.
3 years.
Yeah.
3
Oh,
years
yeah.
on common law. Look at that. Yeah.
Okay. So you got to do the math before you.
Hey,
I guess it would take me, George. It would take
Mondo,
me a good night of just maybe thinking.
Hey,
all
Mondo.
the
So
math,
let's
the
say,
math.
hey, Mondo, let's say it's 3 years, dude, and you win the lotto on 2
Okay.
years, 11 months, and 25 days,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, trust me. You better have
You're
a
out,
good
bro.
lawyer.
You're out, brother. Just bounce, bounce, brother.
Yeah. Guarantee you, half of that money is going to your lawyer, bro.
I know, but Jesse, you just won the millions.
Well,
What's
wait, you're
another
saying
couple
millions, or you're
mil?
saying because it was 400?
Oh, no,
Wow.
George just said
Oh,
about
Now
the
you
if
put
million
in.
win the
Yanni.
lottery.
Oh,
Now
if
you
you
putting
so
value
so
on
like
it.
the
Now you
profit.
putting value,
yeah,
bro. Now
yeah.
you putting value
Oh,
on it,
okay.
bro.
All right.
I'm just keeping it on money. You
Listen, they
saying,
say money can't buy you
hey, you
love, but
saying
let me
there's a
tell you.
million or 2 million, 3 million. Now you gotta start thinking about it, Jess.
Nah, I mean, yeah, of course. But I'm just saying 400,000 is not a lot. It's not enough.
No, 400,000 not enough if you're in a relationship, but
Yeah.
400,000 if you're about to tie the knot. Now,
Yeah.
I've never been. I think I was only engaged one time when I was younger, and it was just out of pressure.
Hold it.
And
Hold it. Wait,
Not getting married or what?
Yeah,
You were engaged, bro?
A-
You were engaged?
Arranged
almost
marriage.
engaged, almost. Yeah.
What does
So
that
a
mean?
quick story is that this girl I was dating when I was maybe I
Go
don't
ahead,
know.
bro. Bring it.
So I'll tell you. So I was I think 20. I think I was going to turn 29 or 30. I don't know. Met this girl, and she wanted to get married. So I thought, well, I guess I'm old enough. I should get married. And I went and got a ring. I was gonna get a ring. I didn't get it because I thought, man, these are expensive. But my cousin who was helping me says, the thing is, it's you have to spend I don't know how much of your salary and that blah all this blah blah blah. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna do it. And you guys know Robbins Brothers. I guess Robbins
Yeah.
Brothers is not the place you go to get engagement rings, but I
No.
didn't know. I was young and dumb, and they gave me credit. So I thought, oh, I can get the engagement ring. So the chick found the card in my drawer. She was a snooper. She looked at all my shit. I found out later. And I came home one day and she came to my house and she's like, what is this? I go, oh, you foiled the surprise. She goes, you better not be getting me a ring from Robbins, brother. I'm like, what?
Say what?
I thought any ring would be suffice if you're
No,
really
man,
in
she's
love.
not the one, bro. You made
She's
the
not
right
the one.
decision.
Good call,
You made
bro.
So
the
I
right
said,
Good call.
okay, you know what? Let me have the card. I'll think about it. And she told me I want a ring like this. I want it from here. You have to go to a jewelry place. I know a place. I'm like, okay, give me the address and I'll go there. I fucking never went there. And it's funny because then I started working for the city and I was like, and it was like winning the lotto because I used to make like, I don't know, $9 an hour back in the day. And then I was making like double that at the city. I'm like, I don't need this chick. So I gave her the boot. We weren't living together. And I said, fuck that. If you don't want my Robbins brother ring, then I don't. This is not true love. You want to get married for a totally different reason.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I don't really love her. It was just pressure. So I almost was married, George. I almost got engaged, almost got married. That's my marriage story I tell people.
Yeah, bro.
But
The engagement ring that I bought my wife, bro. The diamond is like the size of a grain of salt.
Oh, really? I thought you say it's this fucking rock.
It's
huge.
It's freaking so small, dude. And she still has it. So you
But
know what I
see,
mean?
that's
Like,
true love.
That's what
true
I'm
love.
saying. So yeah, this is the wrong reasons, bro. Yeah, she
All
doesn't
right,
wear it. Trust me, she's
and
not
now-
wearing it, but she still has it.
But she has it.
But yeah.
All right, George, my turn now, George. The rock you bought your wife.
Oh,
How big is it?
it's yeah, it's pretty big, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Jammin'?
That's average.
But
And
the
what's
first one or
average?
the second one? Like what are we
Ooh,
talking?
two?
Yeah. Well,
Shit.
I've been married for 27 years, so obviously
Okay.
it's not the same
Okay.
one. She got another one, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like that was just the first one.
Yeah, no, the OG
Well,
wasn't the one that's
The OG
there now.
one is not.
Yeah,
is
the
not-
OG's never that big, bro.
Come on.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do what we can, bro. Back in the days,
Yeah,
bro. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Right. Okay. See,
Yeah,
that's
but,
where I
you
was.
know.
I was back in the day trying to do what I could, and then of course it wasn't good enough for her. So I thought, if that ain't good enough now, I mean, Jesus Christ, I wasn't gonna go, sell a kidney for a ring for her. So anyway, that was my.
Hey,
my-
bro,
my
You
almost got
dodged the
engaged story.
bullet, bro. Because you know what? The next one would have been. That's not the car. That's not the car that I want, or that's not the
Yeah.
house that I want. You know what I
No,
mean? Like you dodged the
that
bullet,
was
bro.
that was a landslide of just shit I would have been in. I would have been miserable. I would have faked my death. I really would have faked my death. Fuck that. I've almost faked my death on a few relationships. So imagine being married. I looked into it. It can be done.
You know what I say? You know what I say, guys? It's not the size of the rock, but the size of the bleep that makes the relationship.
Oh,
shit.
here we go.
Hey, maybe that's why it was.
Jeez.
Hey, who just bleeped Jammin' James? Let him
He
talk.
did,
It's a
bro.
free
He
show.
did.
Certain words, bro. Certain
Okay.
words.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Just
Yeah,
saying. Just saying.
hey guys, you guys remember when we I don't know, remember going back to the jewelry places and looking and being a young kid with no money, trying to do the right thing and looking at all those prices, bro, and it's like, man, I can't afford that. I can't afford. And they keep bringing rings out that you can't afford, right? Like, I can't afford that. I can't afford that. The rings keep getting smaller and smaller until you find one that you can afford. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. For me, it wasn't a ring. It wasn't a ring at all. It was just a diamond. I went to the downtown jewelry mart, and I bought a diamond. I had 200, and we're talking 1990. I don't know, something 1993, 94. I don't know, something like that. Uh, I had 200. That was my budget. I had $200. I think it was $250. And I went in there and I was like, I got $250. I want a diamond. And then he gave me a diamond. That was $250. And then he sent me upstairs on the 5th floor so they can put it on a ring. You know what I mean? So you buy the diamond, then you go up there and then they find, you choose the band, which was just a basic gold band, and then they put it on there for you. And they always tell you, don't take your eye off the diamond when you get to the guy. Don't let him do the freaking hand shuffle. You watch him, make sure he.
Shit.
Like yeah, because like
Shady.
yeah, it's going from my hand to your hand. Don't let it go to anybody. Don't let anybody else touch it. So
you
that's
never
how that one went.
you never take to a ring to a jeweler and not be present with them, bro.
You have to
you always,
never
bro.
take your eye off of the diamond, bro. Yeah.
Don't trust those guys.
Bro.
That's a good good fact. I didn't know that.
Oh no,
Don't
you
even
get some
know it, but
cubit
it's good to know.
zirconians, dude. You get some cubit zirconians back, bro.
Get back to picking, yeah.
Shit. See, but that's true love. That's the one you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, and if she accepts that, then you've got, obviously you guys have all been married for many years, so that's why it's a tough, and it's tougher nowadays because I think nowadays
a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and there's some girls that probably nowadays would accept anything because as long as you guys are happy, and the future means you'll get a bigger ring, but I've heard of some people just going nuts over just the wedding itself. It's nuts, and how much they pay for it.
Crazy, bro. Right?
It's like buying a house. And I would rather, I remember the last girl that we talked about married. I said, wouldn't you rather buy a house? And they said, no, I want a big ring and a house, a wedding. And, I did the math and all that back. This was like maybe another, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. I thought that's the down payment for a house. And you're going to blow it on a party that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. And it was like, I'd rather have a house. And maybe it's just because that's the way I would feel more secure in a house versus a fucking party that it's just going to be a memory of some photos. And
so now they want the big ring. And I'm not trying to generalize, but I'm talking about, like, I see it. They want the big ring and they want the house, but they don't want a fixer upper. They want, like, it's like you know what I mean? Like, in our time, we bought the house and we fixed it up. It's where we want it now. But now they want everything, bro. They want the house. They want the the big ring. They want the big wedding. Like, dude, you're selling your soul, bro. You're in debt. You're in debt. $1 million before you even tie them out, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah.
That just discourages me more, guys.
Yeah.
I admire you guys for being married, but I don't feel like selling my soul again for her. I mortgaged out my soul too many times already. I need to keep what's left.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, sure. I think you dodged a bullet there, bro. Good call on that one, bro. Good call.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
I've dodged a few bullets in my time now that I'm thinking about it. But then again, I'm sure the girls right now that I used to date, if they still even know I exist or I'm alive, they probably think the same thing because they thought this guy is never going to grow up. I've been buying controllers and speakers lately. I mean, come on, what girl's gonna be like, oh, my man's he just, I know we all have expensive taste in DJ equipment, but for me it's just really easy because I don't have to answer to anybody. So when I get my paycheck, if I want to blow it all, I'll do it. And it's like I don't answer to anybody. But I think that back in the days it was cars were like the big thing back then. Everybody wanted a nice car, and it's just one of those things where girls don't really sometimes understand that. But I think most of the girls I'm not with anymore. My ex-girlfriend right now, she now got promoted to assistant general manager at our work. We're cool now. She got married, has a house, got everything she wanted that she didn't. I couldn't have done with her because I really didn't want to. So they dodge bullets too, but I think I dodged a lot more because I would not want to be in a relationship where I had to be told what to do. And there are very few women that can actually do that with you. With a guy.
You're not in a relationship for 27 years if you're being told what to do.
Well, Mondo, Arthur Lopez says, yeah, dude, he did it once. He don't want to do it again, bro. So you're doing okay, bro.
Right?
You're doing okay, bro.
That's good. There's nothing wrong with being an eternal bachelor either. I mean, girls used to, I remember the famous line girls would tell me when I broke up with them, you're going to die a lonely old man. And I thought, fuck yeah, that's great. That sounds like heaven.
Right.
Being alone and doing what you want. But they would just throw that last like Hail Mary to make me think that I'm like, oh no. And which is stupid because who wants to stay with someone out of necessity? Oh, I better stay with her because I don't want to be lonely.
Yeah,
They should have told me I was never going to get laid again. I'd be like, whoa, hold on a second.
that's another story.
That's a different story. That's a tough one. But yeah, they would. I can't tell you how many times I've been told that. I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm going to be a lonely old man. So,
Jammin James, can you do me a final shout outs and station ID before we go, my brother?
Yeah. Joseph Solomon checked in with us. We also have Angel Spade. Got my boy Eddie Ramirez Caveman on YouTube also. But you guys be sure to check us out on the Wild Hour Cast on TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, the Wild Hour Podcast page, and our ever so wonderful and beautiful website, thewildhourpodcast.com.
All right, guys. So before we go on our way out here, Mondo, do you have our song of the week for him, bro? What's your recommendation?
Oh, so my recommendation is more of a little history lesson because I've been buying 45s lately for this party I'm doing with Nina Lars in September. And I've been finding stuff that I did not know they made on 45s because back in the day, we just bought 12 inch. And I found a gem that I was really shocked at. I was hoping to be on the show to bring it up. Is that, did you guys know that Ronnie Griffith, the girl who sings Best Part of Breaking Up, that actually was a B-side to Mondo Man. And they spelled Mondo M-O-N-D-O, not M-A-N-D-O like my name. But it was a B-side. It was meant to be a B-side, which just goes to show again that, and you guys know this because you're DJs, but the general public knows that most of the best or hit songs that we played as DJs were actually B-sides, not A-sides. Because the company or the whatever artist said, this is the hit, but let's put this song in the back. Whatever it does. But most of the songs are the B-sides. So Ronnie Griffith's Best Part of Breaking Up, because we're talking about marriages and stuff, and Mondo's failed relationships, is a B-side on the 45 of Mondo Man. Little history.
Nice. Jesse, what do you got for us for music of the week, brother? Cool. What you got for us?
Well, over the past couple of months, I have a pretty. I want to say I have a pretty nice collection. I have from every decade. I got my 60s, 50s, 70s, 80s, but I never really had any 90s. Right. So I just started like making like a focused effort to just start, collecting. And, I would hear it and I would listen to it in the 90s, but I never really gave it any much after that. I was like, okay, cool. But now I'm like down with I kind of went back and I'm down with like Soundgarden and Pearl Jam and Nirvana. And,
grunge.
Just trying to like the grunge era, bro. And like where it all came from and who was the one who started it. And so I was like, you know what we're going to do? I picked it up, the little catalog of Alice in Chains. Alice in Chains, bro, you got to give them love because they are the first band to come out of Seattle to say like, hey, we're doing things differently. This is what we're doing. We're not going to be in spandex. We're gonna play how we feel. We're not gonna be jackasses on the stage. I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna stare, and I'm gonna bring you into my world rather than me trying to get into your world. And so I give props to Alice in Chains this week.
Nice, man. Thank you.
Nice pick. Good band.
Very good band, right?
And real quick before we do the wraparound here and close out the show, One Love, bro. The previews look amazing, bro. The Bob Marley movie.
I don't know, dude. To be honest, I'm not feeling it. I don't think that guy looks anything like Bob Marley.
Well, I'm talking about the story. Yeah. I don't know about if he looks like him, but the story, bro. I'm more focused on the story. Now, I know that maybe he's not the perfect guy to play him, but I saw the previews. It looked amazing, bro.
No, it looks great. Yeah.
So, is that streaming somewhere already, or is it?
No, it's coming out in 2024, I think.
Next year.
Out, yeah.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for that, man. It's gonna be. It looks great. The previews look amazing. So before we go here, Mondo, you're in Leo's little square, dude. You're in this little square, and he gives
Leo
us our inspirational words for the week.
Big shoes to fill with inspiration.
Yeah, bro. He gives us our inspiration for the week. Inspiration for the week, bro. So what's your inspiration for the week for the people, bro? Some words.
Well, so while I'm thinking of that, let me just tell you one quick thing I saw, because Kimberly Rybors recommended Wham on Netflix, the documentary.
Oh, yeah. Another one.
They did a great job. Those guys documented the hell out of their whole career, which is great. So that's a good watch.
Nice.
words of inspiration. You know, something happened this past week. I'm not going to get into it, but I'm just going to say that I think we all have to remember that as DJs, our job is to entertain, not to get caught up in the drama, but just to entertain. And by that, I mean, if we're going to play music, let's just fucking play music, good music. And it doesn't matter who's playing it or what format they're playing. It's just a thing I see a lot of posts about vinyl and laptops and OG this, OG that. I'm like, you know what? I think that the public just would like us to just play music that they enjoy, and that would make it for a very good experience no matter where they party, whether it's a bar, a club, a pop-up, your own house. So I would just encourage other DJs, young and old, just to have a good time. Don't worry about who's doing what or what they're going to do or who's talking shit. Don't be those DJs that are talking shit about other DJs, because it gets around. And sometimes people take to heart, but sometimes people like me say, I don't give a shit. You know,
I feel you, bro. I feel you on that, bro.
I do this for my own personal enjoy creating.
That's the best thing.
It's just, yeah, just don't give it. Just like Gabriel Horizon has the best slogan ever. Just mix.
Yep.
And I love that because it's so simple that I think back in my days, we used to tell people that, you know, just mix, because that's what's going to make it a party, playing all this great music and mixing it right. But, you know, I just had to throw that out there because I think we have to keep reminding ourselves and other people that, because the DJ world is so saturated that it's really easy to get caught up in that. Well, I'm better than this than you are, and I could do this on this. And it's like, well, the public doesn't care. The party people don't give a shit. Just play good music and have a good time. I hope I did Leo Abril some justice there.
Yes, you did, my brother.
Yeah, there's you did, bro. There's a place for it all. There's a place for it all, bro. You know, we were having an off-cam conversation about it, James and I, before the show. There's a place for it all, and if it wasn't for this new technology, I would probably still just be a listener. You know what I mean? Because you know, I mean, I put those guys who are, or you know, those guys that I grew up to, those guys that not only that I grew up to, but those guys that I would go listen to in the 90s. Well, I've seen them all. I put them on a high because they're vinyl DJs. They're amazing. But you know what I mean? That doesn't mean like I'm a snob about it. They're amazing, and that's what and I love that I can still see them now. But there's a lot of people who are coming up that use controllers that, you know, that they're just as amazing. You know, just
right.
There's a place for it all, and you hit it on the head, bro. So kudos to you.
Thanks.
Yeah,
and thanks for having me, guys. I love being on this show. I love being the fifth Beatle. It's just a really fun time that I have to be able to just talk openly about whatever. And I get most of my news from you guys, honestly, because I don't watch the news. So George's stories are, sometimes they're depressing, but sometimes they're uplifting, and they're just fun to hear.
And sometimes it's very inaccurate. That's why we have James, right?
Yeah, bro.
Wait, George is off? No way, man. Come on.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Fact check us, bro. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I don't want to. I believe you guys.
We got James. James fact checks, bro.
We're far from a perfect show, brother. We're far from a perfect show, bro. We're here to entertain.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what's great about it. That's what's great about it. Yes. Very entertaining.
All right, man. Jammin James, some parting words for the people, my brother.
Yeah, once again, thank you all for tuning in. Really do appreciate all your comments and emoji love. Just be sure to check in with us again next week, and thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, brother. Get well soon to our man Leo, man. Get better soon, my brother.
Yes.
So don't worry, people. He'll be back next week. He'll be fine. But he wasn't feeling well tonight. But Mondo, once again, brother.
Weeks we're going to the reggae concert. You know.
Mondo, once again, brother, thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate it, bro.
Anytime, guys.
All right, guys. All right, people. So we're out of here. Catch you guys next week with another episode of the Wild Out Podcast. Peace.
See you, everybody.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Device connection terminated.